Hey, we're gonna do a fusion on this one like I did before, you heard me? It's gonna be another one of them chosen ones with the semen retention. You heard me? And look, man, this for the males and the females, you know what I'm saying? You need to save your life force essence because it's your shield, sword, and buckler. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why the Most High chose you to be celibate, semen retention, brahmachari, male or female, is because he needs to wield you and mold you to be one of his greatest weapons and greatest tools to bring chaos and wrath against the forces of the malevolency. Our Father, our Creator, ain't no pushover. That's why we could pull strings that they can't. You understand what I'm saying? Now keeping in mind your shield, your sword, and your buckler, you have to stay fresh, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, energetically, emotionally, intentionally, right? Keep it clean, right? I went outside, nobody was outside. Now they all trying to go outside and smoke cigarettes and funk up my aura field. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I just had one of the most severe spiritual battles I ever had. And I'm still thumping. Shout out to Bambi. Did no thumper. Like the Energizer Bunny with a battery pack. I'ma tell you, man, you need your shield, sword, and buckler. That's why I say don't count the days, but make the days count, you heard me? Because every rotation that you save your life force essence, that's the stronger that God and the goddess within you get amplified and get stronger. New levels, new devils, which means you need new shovels. You know what I'm saying? It's you gotta dig holes for these motherfuckers. They thought they was gonna dig holes for you. Well, they thought they was gonna dig a hole for you. You feel me? Now pat me back my motherfucking shovel cause I kept your ass alive. You dig, you dug. Drop them in the motherfucking comment section if you're vibing with me. And even if you feel violated, you heard me? Don't dislike me, get like me. Stop playing. You know, see me? And out here is real heavy spiritual warfare. You're gonna hear a lot of noise because that's the irritated demons. They don't want the message to come through, but hey, no one's gonna stop the message ever. I done got out my way. You know what I'm saying? We on the highway, we on the interstate of abundance. Everybody else, they run down the dead end street, you hear me? But we gonna step around, move around type shit. But everywhere I turn, I got fiery darts and motherfuckers throwing bricks behind their hands and shit, you hear me? But as I was saying though, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the longer that you save your life force essence and you stay in the word and you say prosperous things and you always speak to the Creator, the more you indulge in this intimacy with the Most High, you gonna always have free Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? But then when you give me your service, your bandwidth, your attention, your energy, your emotions, your integrity, your discipline, dedication, and determination to the self-sabotaging choices, chances, and changes, you know what I'm saying? That's what make your Wi-Fi, you gotta pay for it now, but the Most High give us free Wi-Fi to stay, you know what I'm saying, in communication and connection with Him, you know what I'm saying? To strengthen our presence and His presence and also our protection from Him. Because that's what we need in these times of spiritual warfare. You understand what I'm saying? They not playing, bro. They try to my head, but I had to be like, whoo. You know what I'm saying? Not in this lifestyle, not in this lifetime. They probably did it before, but I ain't letting it happen no more. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta stay assertive and alertive. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head on the swivel, stay on your P's and Q's, man, because there's motherfuckers that don't want to see you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same motherfuckers that stab you in your back, you hear me? Mad as a motherfucker, they jelly, you hear me? Then they trying to jam you because they realize they jammed that motherfucking knife in your back. And you was like, okay. Pull that bitch out, now you could cut your cake. They could look, but they can't touch, touch, but they can't eat. Ooh, they some backstabbers, left them in the damn streets. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying though, you hear me? See, that life force essence, that's like your shield, your aura shield. You know what I'm saying? Your protection from these witches and warlocks and the fiery darts. You know what I'm saying? The psychic attacks. You know what I'm saying? The evil eyes, the projections, and how they try to say things, but they have to realize, like, hey, it's quantity versus our quality. And the Most High, the creator of all things, is a quality. See, the malevolency, the devil, the fallen one, they call him the prince of the air, right? If he's a prince, that definitely means we are the kings and queens. We are made in the image of the Most High, right? So we are gods and goddesses clashing against titans and fallen angels. And they just trying to run from their judgment as much as possible, but it already has been due and already been passed. And every time we wake up and we leave our privacy, our safe havens, our sanctuaries, it's spiritual warfare. And you gotta make sure, hey, you say some prosperous words, you feel good, smell good, look good, because that's gonna even be more amplified to the shield, sword, and the buckler, working out. And I don't just mean physically, but I mean spiritually. And you know what I'm saying, doing what you have to do to stay in cahoots with the Most High, you know. Because motherfuckers get high when they see us at our lows, and when we see them at their lows, we don't get high off of them. We just, you know what I'm saying, we the wave, man. You know what I'm saying, everybody else just waving by. We the wave, you know what I'm saying, everybody else head underwater. They trying to figure out why you so cool, so smooth, you know what I'm saying, like butter, baby. Because, see, the devil was all about the butter, and the Most High is all about the guns. But the Most High also give us the guns and butter, baby. Dumb motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And saving your life force essence, respecting the faculty that the Most High dwells within, keeping it clean, eating righteous, thinking righteous, keeping your subconscious as most. That's the most important one, your subconscious, because that's the one they like to attack. You hear me? You can't let these demons of destruction plant any demon seeds within your mind. What a tangled web they weave, but we weave the web that they have found themselves tangled in. You understand me? So you know what I'm saying? I know y'all looking for that amplification and that spiritual electricity, but I'm still on the front lines. I'm still on warfare mode, but I had, you know, majority of the demons and shit has dispersed. I mean, bro, it was wicked, bro. It was hectic, bro. It was crazy, bro. I mean, they were using dogs, babies, animals, old people, handicapped people. it was a movie, man. But that's my life. That's our life. And it's the motherfuckers that's mad because they're not the main character. You hear me? And ain't no side character, no background character, especially no fucking NPC. Nah. Better sit their ass the fuck back and watch this show, you know? And respect your glow. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feed the glow. You gotta do all these prosperous activities and activate these different accolades of yourself to stay in the presence of the Most High. You understand what I'm saying? Wherever there's darkness, there will be our light. Blinded by the light. You hear me? Cause he's on fire. You feel me? And they don't like that. Because they cold-blooded. And when we come around, we make them feel something, make them feel warm again. And they ran from that. They hide from that, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing they could do about it. You hear me? But yeah, man, like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Throw something on the Cash App. Like I said, man, it is time for me to finally get some good rest. So I gotta get a hotel or motel for 2 nights, or at least a night. Just eat good and just breathe, reboot, restart, relax, recuperate, rejuvenate. You know, because I've been heavily sleep deprived. I ain't been eating that much, but I have just, you know, going through these spiritual warfare times and these spiritual battles. You really want to fast and starve the flesh and feed the spirit. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual attacks, but we already won the war. You know, we just ashing the end of the guard. They're the ashes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and end it on this note. You know, I got to get back to my property and shit. Make sure they don't put any bad energy on my shit. But yeah, man, you gotta stay in your God body. You gotta stay in your goddess body, and you know how to do that. I done dropped some videos, and you've been living this life long enough to know what to do and what not to do. I'm just here as a refresh button, as a reminder of be in your corner, because it's the whole motherfucking world trying to have us cornered. You understand what I'm saying? Like I say, don't did like me, get like me. You hear me? And all of they fiery darts, psychic attacks, evil eyes, gonna return to them. All the black magic, going to the cemetery, digging up dirt, trying to put it in your food, put it in your area, put it around your living space, all that cemetery dirt. They gotta pay the Pied Piper. And they got more they gotta worry about than worry about us, because they didn't fulfill the deal with their dirty daddy. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as we move righteously, you know what I'm saying, we will be rewarded 100,000 times over. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, energetically, emotionally, intentionally, primordially, celestially. Shout out to the guys and goddesses and everybody that's saving their money, time, and energy. Y'all know what it is, who it is, man. It's the V to the B to the Y to the Z. And don't forget my Oasis, man. I want to respect and give a shout out to everybody that subscribed to the radio station, the radio channel, the high vibrational frequencies, the 7-8, the point ones, the VBs, the YZs, and shout out to all my vibes, everybody that's in the tribe, everybody that been subscribing, leaving likes, comments. If I ain't get to you, I will. And if I don't, you just in your own way. Your 2 cents I could cash out, or throw it in the wishing well, and wish you well. You hear me? But yeah, man, I'm gonna get to y'all, man. Shout out to the new subscribers, the new people leaving likes that's in the comment section, man. Y'all enjoy the journey, because, hey, it's really about the journey and enjoying it, because we gonna get to our destination regardless of what God plan, no man could touch. Inshallah, and so shall it be. Abraxas, abracadabra. You hear me? Should I go ahead and put that, because that's finito. You know what I'm saying? They either gonna vibe with us or they gonna feel violated. You hear me? Everything else is really uncivilized. You feel me? But yeah, man, you know, we gotta make sure we keep the pollen on us, the Most High flower us, so we could bloom and receive the fruits of our labor, man. So that's all I got for y'all right now. Let me get back into World War III. You heard me, spiritual warfare. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Hey, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay benevolent. And always give honor to the Most High and respect to everybody that's walking the path with me, even though we got our own 2 feet. Inshallah, and so shall it be. More like peace, prosperity, happiness, and abundance coming our way. Ching, 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 ching.